Hello everyone, Ranjit this side. In this video, we'll be going through the conditional logic in SQL. There are two ways of working with the conditional statements in SQL. One is the if-else statement, and then we have case operator. First, we will be working with the if-else. Let me start with something declaring a variable. You don't need to declare a variable to use the if-else condition, but I'm trying to create a situation over here. So let's say declare a profile, right? Profile, and then let's give it a boolean bit, and then let's set it as, let's say, file equal to 1, right? So we have to set it either once we declare a profile, we have to set it. Now if the profile is equal to 1, right, then let's say we have to use else. Let's write the whole statement, and then I'll say go, right? Basically, this is how it is if else and if else if conditions and all. Now, within this if condition, we have to write, let's say, select star from, let me take this table, maybe sector where price is greater than, let's say, 1,000, right? And then let's order by price, ASC. Now, and then if it is not, then let's say select star from. Now, this is a general if else statement, right? So basically what it says, if the profile that we are passing over here is 1, then this statement will run, and then if else, if this statement will run. Now, for an example, let me run this. So since the profile is 1, so we have all the prices, or let's say all the stocks which is above price 1,000, right? And then if this price is, or let's say profile is 0, then we will have all those stocks which are all the stocks in the table, right? Now in the if else statement, one of the problem, I would not say one of the problem, but in the if condition, there will be only one statement that can be run. So if you have to say, let's say select let's say companies above price 1,000. So in this case, it will not run. The reason being, first of all, it's giving you error as well, but it will not run as well. With the For this to run, what we have to do, basically, we have to add a begin statement. So we'll say begin, and then I would say end. So when you have this begin and end statement before within this select statement, then one of the things which you notice that even the error is gone. So now this will run, and then you can have similar here as well. So I would say begin and end. So in this, it can run multiple statements. So let's say select all companies. So in this way, you will have multiple statements being run, or let's say multiple select statements run. But that will not be the case if you don't add the begin end statement over here, right? So this is how we use the if else condition. Right, now let's go back to the case conditional statement. So the case conditional state within the case conditional statements, we have two types. One is a simple case, and then we have a searched case. Right. So let's start with a simple case. So for the simple case, let's say select our from. Let's take this table first, and then let's create. What I'm saying is I'm taking the description, and then I would also take the ticker length, say ticker length, and then I'm saying so this ticker length is basically we created a column name, okay? And then I'm saying that let's create a case length. If the ticker length is greater than is when it's 1, then 1 it, and then I would write, and then we have cases. I'll explain this a bit more. So when we have 2, we have 2 letters. When we have 4, then we have 4, and when we have 3, 3. Now we cannot just be keep on writing the when statement over here. So there should be let's say else statement as well. The reason being the number of the maximum, I think the when conditions can be 10, cannot have more than that. So for that, what we'll say, more than 4 letter. So and then let's end this case, right? I think this should work. Let me just check this first, and then I will come this. Okay, so basically, yeah, statement is right. Now, what it is doing, we have created a new column over here, which is called ticker length, and then we are checking whether the ticker length is based on case. So case, we have this ticker length, and if this ticker length is one, then it will say one letter, two letter, three letter, four letter. Else condition, then it's more than four letters, and then that result or this result will be printed on the sticker length column. So this is how the case conditions work. This case condition is okay when you know that these are the number of records or different records that you will have, and then based on that you can have or change the output, right? Let's say 1 2 3 4 letters like we have. So this is how you can change it. But like I said, you cannot have more than I think 10 when statements or conditions. Now, the other one that we have is a search. Let me just comment this. Now, let's do it a search case. So in the search case, again, let's say select star from table, right? And then similar to what we did earlier, we will do the same. So what I'm saying is, let's say description, price, and then let's say at this time, let's give some other name. So tire. Here earlier we did length, and here I'm saying tire. So here now the case that I'm creating is, let's say when we have price lesser than 50, then it should be one, or let's say the one over here, right? And then when we have price greater than equal to 50, and I want multiple conditions, and price is less than equal to 150, right? Then it should be 2. I think there is a missing bracket. So this should be 2. Else, I would say it should be 3. Right. So end this case, and it should work basically, right? Let's just try this, and then we can take on further. So we have tire 1, we have tire 2 based on tires or the stock's price, right? Now let's try to create a variable and then use the case condition. But I was thinking to do something similar what we did over here. So for that, let me declare a variable, let's say that we created over here, tire now. So tire as int, declare one more, declare let's say tire name, yeah, so basically we are creating or combining everything that we have learned in this video, right? Let's make it max. So we are using the table as a variable, right? Then let's set it tire is equal to 1, and then let's say set tire name equal to, now let's create a case. So let the case, and so when this tire is matching, right? So when it's matching say 1, then I would say tire 1, then 2, then tire 2, or let's else want some else, right? I think, and then let's end this case. It's not mandatory to do to make it uppercase. I'm just doing for the sake of that, it would be much better to understand. Right. So and then let's select this tire name. So I would say select @tire, and let's go. I think this should work. Okay, so we have tire 1. So what we did, we have 1, then it is 1, then we have 2, 2, and if it is something else, let's say if it is 10, and then it will come as something, right? I just added this just to understand, right? But this is all in the conditional statements in SQL. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Please make sure to like, share, and